It's DJ Win back with another episode, Win or Lose TV. And I got my partner with me today. I'm talking about a good friend of mine. I be saying a lot of people good friends, but me and man, my dog right here, man, we go way, way, way back, man. And I appreciate him coming through. The legendary Florida legend, B. Rothstein is what he go by now, but y'all probably know him as Blood Raw, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. You already know what it is.
Yeah, man.
Up, man. It's my pleasure to be here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you hitting me, man, so we can have this conversation.
For sure, definitely.
I just want to start off and say, like, you just did an amazing interview with off the porch, Dirty Glove Bastard, the other day, man. I was watching it and I was inspired, and I actually got to learn a lot more about your story. Right. So if nobody ain't checked that out, man, make sure you go check that interview out, man. Dirty Glove Bastard off the porch, man. So coming off that interview, did you feel like you got a lot off your chest?
Of course. I mean, you know, I'm not really like a real open person as far as talking about things, you know what I'm saying, that's personal to me. But it's been asked for so long, so many years, like, you know what I'm saying? And I just believe that everything in the dark come to the light.
Yeah, it was some stuff on there that you put out that I was like, I always wanted to kind of ask you, but I was just like, never really did. I know I probably could have.
Right, of course.
And why not? Just the timing or?
Well, no. Basically, like, you know what I'm saying, it's just, you know, too many personal friends of mine. You know what I'm saying? Just basically like, bro, you know, you're going to be real regardless. You still got to tell your story. You can't save nobody because you don't want to tell your story. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, and sometimes, man, as an artist, I understand that when people love you, they don't care what nobody got to say about you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be looked at as a hater if you have anything negative to say about somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I always kind of like, you know what I'm saying, never really wanted to get into it because, again, like, we was family. Right. Like, that was like my brother. Like, we lived together. Like, you know, it wasn't just no regular, I'm signed to, you know what I'm saying, Young Jeezy, and, you know, that's what it is. That's what people don't get. That's why they be like, you know what I'm saying, some people be like, you know, man, you know, get past it, bro. Don't dwell on that shit. It's not that simple.
Couple quick questions, though.
Yeah.
Do you regret any of that?
No, I don't regret nothing because, you feel me, at the end of the day, we all got to go through certain things. You know what I'm saying? And it was a gift and a curse. The gift was I got exposure. You know what I'm saying? Right. And more people know me. Right. You feel me? And just the whole things that we did, the accomplishments, you know what I'm saying? The level of success. Like, you know, we did some great things. We did some historical things, you feel me? That nobody could take away. Right. No matter what.
You know, it's always a stigma of when artists sign to another artist.
Right.
Did you feel any of that before you made the decision, or you just was like, I'm gonna go with it?
Nah, I never felt that because I honestly feel that if a person want the best for you, that's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could, you know, no matter if me and you doing the same thing, I'm still gonna want the best for you because you my people. Like, you feel me?
Right.
And we gonna have people that like you more than they like me. They gonna like me more than they like you. You know what I'm saying? It's life.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a business at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I know that when you win, I win. Right. Like, for me signing you, why wouldn't I want you to win? Right. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Would you recommend any of these artists to sign to artists these days?
It just depends. It depends on the artist. It depends on their business. You know what I'm saying? And for me, you know, my business wasn't all the way together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I'm fresh out the streets, like, literally. Right. You know what I'm saying? 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, you know, and our word meant more to me than anything. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, most people don't know, but for the USDA project, I didn't get paid. We didn't get paid, no advance. Right. We did that. You know what I'm saying?
Because did y'all at least see some show money?
Of course, but it was very few. Right. It was very few, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, man, that's another story. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you know, like, the stories go on and on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I just pray, you feel me, that, you know what I'm saying, at this point in time that, you know, he look in the mirror and realize, like, you feel me, I had something special. Right. You know what I'm saying? I just wish I would have done right.
Right. Taking it back, though, to the streets.
Right.
Came up, you know, you was hustling in the streets. That became a way of life. Would you say at times it was more of an addiction? Because, see, I used to hustle in the streets and get money, you know, years and years ago. And to me, it was like more of the thrill of doing it. It was like I was more excited about not just the money, but just the risk sometimes.
Well, for me, you know what I'm saying, it was a job. You know what I'm saying? You know, like it created opportunity for me to do anything I wanted to do.
But did you get addicted to it?
I mean, I think that we all get addicted to things that's going well. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way to say it.
Yeah, you know.
That's real though.
You know, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Again, you know, if you had $1 million, you could do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You could sleep in, you could get on a plane right now, you could go buy whatever you want to buy. And that's the feeling of what the streets give you. You know what I'm saying? You know, and for me, I never really had no real issues. Like, and everybody's life is different. You know what I'm saying? So some people, they get a lot of drama with it. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know, me and my people, me and my niggas, like, you feel me? Like, we moved. You know what I'm saying? We moved and we got to it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, again, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's life is different. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, I kind of always try to put that out there, because I don't want you to think that, or nobody to think that when I tell my story that this is how it always go, because it's not. I know that my story is a little different, you know what I'm saying? And God play a big part in that.
Man, that's important to have God in your life.
Oh, man. I wouldn't have it no other way.
Yeah. I noticed you talked about family, how important family was.
Right.
You know, coming up in the streets, you know, only having a certain amount of family, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's the main reason why, or you didn't have to spend enough time with them, and so when you was able to get out the streets and get clear from your situation with them, is that why you just, you know, family became important? Because I know you were talking about that.
Yeah. Well, family has always been important because it's something that I've always longed for. You know what I'm saying? Again, you know, my mama died when I was 10 years old. She went to prison 2 times, you know what I'm saying, before her passing. You know, my grandma died shortly after that. My auntie who raised me, you know what I'm saying, died shortly before that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have no family other than my cousins.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my cousins is I call them my aunties. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because their mama raised me. You know what I'm saying? So to them, I mean, to me, they're my aunties. But as far as immediate family, I don't have no immediate family other than me and my sister.
Yeah, so I definitely say you make a lot of pain music. So
oh yeah,
from not having family and losing your mom at that age, and her really not, you know, like her being in prison at the little bit of time that she was here,
right.
God bless her soul, you know, having a mother family, you feel like that's where you draw your the way you write your music and put all your pain into it?
Of course. You know what I'm saying? I feel that
is that your favorite music to make?
It is. If I could make it all the time, you know what I'm saying? It's just feel good music. You know, and to me it's therapy. You know what I'm saying? It's literally therapy for me. Like, you know, sometimes, man, I just be in the car and I listen to beats and I just cry. You know what I'm saying? It's therapy, like, you feel me, like, to release, because I hold so much in, like, you know what I'm saying? I hold the world on my shoulders. Like, I don't never, any problem that's going on, I want to be the one to fix it.
Right.
I don't want my family, you know what I'm saying, my kids or nobody to worry about nothing. Like, I want to be able to fix it.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you something. Just recently, you know what I'm saying, I had coronavirus. I had COVID-19.
Yeah, I know you were telling me that.
Man, the worst experience in my life. You feel me? Like, I really, literally thought I was finna die. You know what I'm saying? And I was taking my blood pressure, and I told my sister what my blood pressure was, which it was good. You know what I'm saying? And my sister always said that, even when I was going through my trial,
right.
She always was like, how in the fuck can you be so calm about everything? And I'm around here about to stress out, like about to lose my life. Like, and you know what I'm saying? And for my blood pressure to be straight,
right,
it's just the calm. It's my faith in God.
Yeah, it's definitely faith in God.
You know what I'm saying?
Faith in God. You know,
yeah,
and that's not having fear. That, you know, that's knowing that God's there regardless. Because fear would have made your blood pressure go up.
Exactly.
Fear would have brought the anxiety on and all that. But having a good relationship with God and just knowing God's there, that's that faith that takes away the fear and all the extra stuff that comes with it. And that says a lot.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we always preach faith, but actually having the faith and putting it into play is so important. It's very hard to do.
Of course, it's easy to say, but it's very hard to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's done became natural because I really do trust him. with everything. I don't care what I'm doing, whether it's negative, whether it's good. You know what I'm saying? I talk to him like I'm talking to you.
Right.
You
That's
know
how
what I'm saying?
I do the same.
Yeah, straight up.
I do the same, man. Couple wild stories that you can talk about when y'all used to be on the road.
Okay. Let me see.
Cause I know you got some.
I mean, literally, bro, like that whole Midwest area, like, man, when I tell you they love USDA so much, bro, like I've been to Cincinnati, Cleveland, Ohio, Detroit, I mean, you name it, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Like to see real street people, real street niggas, real, you know what I'm saying, real girls from the hood, real regular girls, you know what I'm saying, coming to our tour bus with USDA tattoos before I had a tattoo.
Damn.
You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying, crying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it like me growing up watching NWA is the feeling I got when these people used to do these type of things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it was just amazing, man, to see that, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of that, you feel me, always made me want to go harder because I have, my friends are fans as well, you know what I'm saying, and people, you know, from my hometown and, you know, surrounding areas, they always feel like you bigger than you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just like the pressure that I always have of trying to tell somebody, like, basically, like, bro, like, you know, on releasing music, they'll be like, you know, man, you need to drop that now. Now I know when the time right for me to release music because I know the level of what I got to do with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't do it no less or it ain't going to make no sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I mean, as far as the moments of different places, man, there's so many different ones, bro. I mean, I can't even tell you no specific one of just saying like something was different because they all was special, to be honest.
Right. Yeah, and just having that fan base, that authentic cult fan base.
Oh,
like,
yeah, definitely.
You've always had that. Why you think your fans connect with you for so long and stay loyal for so long?
Well, I believe that, you know what I'm saying, they can relate to everything that I say. Because this is a me in every city. You know what I'm saying? It's a me in every city in America, across the world. You feel me? Somebody that a sibling died, somebody that parents was on drugs or, you know, struggled or went to prison early or, you know what I'm saying, been in shootouts or went to, you know, whatever. I relate and I talk about those, you know what I'm saying, different situations and things like that. And I put my heart on the table.
Your whole career of being an artist, what was your greatest moment? Would you say it was when you were with CTE? Of
course, I would. You know what I'm saying? I would say my greatest moment has been 3 separate occasions on CTE. One, I spoke about it before, performing in front of, I don't know how many million people watched the ball drop on New Year's Eve, but I don't know nobody personally. I've never seen nobody did that performance before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I've done it.
Right.
I've been next on stage on a Jay-Z tour, performing with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are moments are priceless for me to reach Billboard status on my album. You know what I'm saying? Not the USDA album, but my album. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much far as moments on CTE. But far as my music, you know, I done had some real memorable moments with tapes that I dropped after. You know what I'm saying? And that was just basically my Soul Food tape. You know what I'm saying? My American Gangster tape. Those are legendary tapes. Like, you feel me? Like, I did Indictment Papers 2 after CTE. You feel me? Like, those moments were crazy because those moments, when you go to different cities, are still brought up into the conversation of better music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They compare these tapes to certain individuals.
Now talking about that, you had a lot of runs in the music with different projects and tastes. What was, besides the CTE, what was your best run?
Indictment Papers.
Okay. And why what made that so special?
I think a few different things. You know what I'm saying? For one, me being acquitted of my trial. You know what I'm saying? My whole state of Florida got behind me. You know what I'm saying? And people really want to see a real street nigga win. You feel me? Because they felt a part of that, which they was. You know what I'm saying? And they always have been.
You know, they say the chance of winning is like slim to none.
Yeah,
it really is.
Of course. I never remember. I never forget when I won my trial. They announced at the Moon in Tallahassee, and the whole crowd went crazy. They say, "You feel me? Like Blood Raw just beat Trial." Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole crowd, like, so that just show you the support of how much Florida was behind me at that time. And I come from Panama City, man. Like, you feel me? Like, we don't got
how was Panama City coming up though?
Yeah,
I mean, when you were a kid, what was it like?
As a kid, you know what I'm saying, it was fun. You know, as a kid, you don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? You know, I played all sports. I did everything. You feel me? Like, I never really like, I don't remember I didn't get no real sad moments in my life, bro. Honestly, till probably me going to prison and then it really settling. Like, you don't really got no family. Like, your mama done died. You know what I'm saying? You don't know your daddy. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but as a child, man, I was just embraced with so much love from my aunties, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I was spoiled as a kid. Like, you feel me? Like, I chose my path.
Right. I mean, at one point, I would definitely say you, for the streets, I would say you definitely carried Florida on your back.
Yeah,
through the whole state of Florida, like. You know, coming from Florida and being from Florida, like and having all the support from here, that's got to mean a lot to you.
Oh yeah, it do, because I honestly feel like I brought our state together at one point. You know, we've always been a divided state. Miami, Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was always pressure from these different cities. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when I came in the game, because I was from Panama City and I had to work my way from North Florida to South Florida, that I was just representing the whole state. I didn't want to claim no specific area, you know what I'm saying? Because you know I'm from Panama, you know I'm from the Bay, you know what I'm saying? But people got it confused because I was ripping so much. They thought I was from Tampa. They didn't thought I was from Fort Lauderdale. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What city in Florida besides where you from fuck with you the hardest?
Oh, Fort Lauderdale. Hands down.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah, hands down. Hands down. I'm gonna say St. Pete in top 5 though.
See, I was gonna say maybe Polk County.
Well, Polk County, you know what I'm saying? Polk County is in the top 5 as well. But man, listen, Fort Lauderdale,
yeah.
Man, for real, boy. For real.
That's what's up.
Man, they may fight you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you say somebody better than me.
Shit, hey, that's a good feeling, man. Shit.
For real.
How's the we all know the internet and different things like that, but how is the music game in your eyes changed from back then to now, and what are some of the things that, because I know you're getting ready to put out some new music, and
right.
And we actually did a project a few years ago,
yeah,
and I know you're never gonna stop because you love doing it. Mm-hmm. It's a passion to you. How has it changed for you, and what are some of the things that you had to change to going into the future as far as releasing music and going about promoting it?
Well, it's a big difference. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I first started out, it was more hands-on, and very few people was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Very few people wasn't able to go to the St. Pete's or the Fort Lauderdale's or Miami and just hang in the hood, or they were scared. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's something I've always been good with, going to different places and meeting people and shaking hands and hugging people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think that my fans really came from, the embracement of me being hands-on.
Right,
you know
not being Hollywood.
Not being Hollywood. You feel me? But now, man, it's like everybody doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so easy to reach millions of people. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's saturated. So you got to be able to have a team, a real team who know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? To put you in these waves, because that's really what it is on the internet. It's waves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, I basically had to start over because I didn't have no internet. So it's new to me. That's why I don't really have no whole bunch of followers on Instagram or things like that, because it was a wave after me, right, that I wasn't a part of. You know what I'm saying? Right. So now I'm just jumping into the wave.
But how was that learning curve for you?
Well, it's not the point of learning. It's the point of, you know what I'm saying, getting the right people on your team to be able to do those things that they're good at. But
I agree, but at some point, like, it still kind of be a learning curve, because you still gotta have to teach yourself to not really necessarily operate a phone, but put yourself in what do you want to say, a schedule per se, or in the rhythm to say I gotta work my
Right.
Instagram.
I
gotta you know what I'm saying? So
no, I
like,
understand. I
so
feel you.
on that point, I'm saying, was that easy for you to do?
No, it's not easy because that's been the hardest thing for me is getting on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, you feel me? Like, I'm straight up to the core street guy, man. You feel me? Like, you know, I've had my times with the law, so I ain't never really like getting on camera because I know that things like that can incriminate you.
Of course, you
know what
got.
I'm
That's
saying?
why you got to be careful what you put out there.
You know, and for me, you ain't gonna never see no money, no videos, or no guns. I'm a convicted felon. I can't do that.
Right.
You feel me? And I'm not putting no money because I know what that brings. You feel me?
Right.
So it's things that naturally I know that is not entertaining to the naked eye or to the entertainment industry right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, those things are entertaining to this new generation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't really like, you know, doing something off the wall or whatever, you may be considered a little boring. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but I feel like I feel like, you know, my partner that's in the feds, you feel me? My brother, you know what I'm saying? Free Jamie Chisholm, Free Low, he tell me all the time, you feel me? He said, Raw, man, you been through too much, bro. You gotta talk to these people.
Right.
You done told me that before.
Right.
You gotta start making videos, like, bro, like, you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just hard for me because it's like I'm acting.
Right.
If we having a conversation, I could talk all day about
Right,
whatever.
right, of course.
But for me, just getting on the camera and
But see, the thing
trying to
is,
do a
yeah,
conversation,
but that's what I'm saying. But sometimes you gotta grow into that because
Right.
sometimes it's not really. Because I kind of had to learn to do that too. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I used to go in there and talk and just be real. Sometimes
Right.
you got to be real.
Right.
People like the realness of it, and just you being yourself and being real and giving them some game. Like even with the what I feel like is missing is like you say, it's easy for people to be on the internet, but the thing that you did back then, going into these hoods and touching and talking
Right.
with the people, yeah, it probably was dangerous
Right.
at times, or could have been dangerous or whatever. But I think that is still missing because yeah, you could see people on the internet,
Right.
but I think people still missing that hands-on. Like, I got to meet this artist. This
Exactly.
artist came and messed with another artist in my city. He came
Right.
to the studio and did a verse or whatever. I think that's important, man. I feel like that brings you longevity.
Right. I think so too.
Definitely.
I definitely do.
So, moving till now.
Mm-hmm.
New projects on the way?
Definitely. New project called Hush. Me and
It's called Hush.
yeah, Hush. It's an acronym.
Okay.
Stand for hustle until something happen.
Hustle till something happen. I like that.
Yeah, we gonna be quiet. We just gonna work. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be quiet. We gonna work. We gonna let the work do it. You know what I'm saying? Speak for itself. But you know the good thing about it is me and the co-owner of CTE, Kinky B, we doing it
Okay.
together.
Okay. And before we go on with that, how's your relationship with Jeezy right now?
I mean, me and Jesus, we ain't spoken years.
Okay.
I mean, we haven't seen each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
it ain't. You know, and again, man, for people who watching, man, I don't listening. I don't have no pressure, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling my story of how it is, whether you like it or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. I'm not trying to diss nobody or nothing. I'm just telling you what happened.
Yeah.
The reason why my success or my, you know what I'm saying, level of whatever was gonna happen didn't happen.
Yeah.
Contractual wise though.
Right.
Not personally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know Jeezy personally, but I would say if y'all met up, I would say it would just be cool. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be good.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. You got some people that do it for the camera, and you got some people that do it for real. So what you do after the camera is what's gonna say what's what.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true, now.
It's a lot of people that say that it's good on the camera.
That's true.
You know,
That is true,
You know
now.
what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 1,000.
Yeah. So now, so you linked up. You're back working with Kinky B.
Oh yeah,
So you you got a great team around you for this run.
yeah. We definitely we actually building the team. You know what I'm saying? We building the team. And my internet presence has been the major key of what we trying to do. You know what I'm saying? The whole marketing scheme, because the music is the music. The music gonna always be hard. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't get the music in the right places at the right time, you know what I'm saying, how it's supposed to be done, then it's just gonna be good music. You know, that's the most important thing to me, is getting my music where it's supposed to be.
Right. Basically, taking that good music and getting to the masses the correct way.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I had to start over with as well. You feel me? My whole team, you know what I'm saying? They doing different things now.
Okay. So when can we expect the album?
Hush, man, you can expect it real soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually shooting a video, Hustle for Mine, within the next 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do some real big on that. I'm talking about on all video platforms. And then I'm gonna drop my intro, and then we're gonna do the album.
I like Hustle for Mine. I relate to it.
Right, for sure.
I've spun the song a few times on my mixes.
One of the first that was on it.
Yeah, and I really like the music. I like the song because I relate to it. Because I hustle for mine. I've been hustling for mine for years.
Exactly.
So how can you not relate to it? You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, definitely a dope song. I'm looking forward to the album.
Right.
You know, whatever I can do to support it, I'm a supporter, man. And I think a lot of these young cats can probably gain some of your knowledge, man. Some of these people need to hear this, man.
Right. For sure.
So besides that, what else you got? You got merch coming with it?
Oh yeah, definitely. We got merch. You know what I'm saying? I actually just partnered with Style ENT.
What about a documentary? Can we get the documentary on Blood Raw? B. Rothstein? I mean, when's that coming?
Documentary, book, possibly movie. You know what I'm saying? All those things has always been, you know what I'm saying, in my vision.
Make sure you come see me for the documentary. I got some few words.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. You definitely in the documentary.
Yeah, man. For real. I think it's time, man. You know what I mean? To put that out. I think people.
To be honest, man, I think I would want to put a documentary out before I even drop my album. Because I feel like if you know my story, you're going to love me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And not even sounding cocky, but just, you know, man, when anybody who's been through some things, man, in life, and they overcome, you should be happy. You should appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
right.
I think that we don't do that enough. We don't celebrate people enough who've overcame their struggles and different type of obstacles, man, that was really, really hard and usually don't happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's just always been me, man. I celebrate people, man. I congratulate people. You know, I keep in touch with people who I consider friends. You feel me? Like, I'm just an open person.
Yeah, as a human being, what just a person, period, here on earth. What does Blood Raw stand for? If you wanted the people to know that,
man, Blood Raw stand for everything that you want somebody to be. Of course, I've got my flaws. You know what I'm saying? I've fucked up so many times it ain't even funny. But when it comes to my heart, you know what I'm saying, and my genuineness of what I want for people, as well as myself, I don't think it's enough. It's a more realer person. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being honest. Like, you know, my sister tell me all the time, like, I couldn't be a good businessman because my heart too big. I don't know how to tell people no. I don't know how to turn people down. I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, to step down when it need to be. You feel me? And to a degree, she's right.
Yeah. You ever thought about doing motivational speaking, man? I mean, like, what does the youth mean to you? Is it important?
They mean
is it important to?
Wayne, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Not cutting you off.
No, you
honestly.
good.
I'm so emotional, bro. Like, I wouldn't last the whole presentation.
Yeah, but people need that though.
I know it, but
people need that.
The words, man. You feel me? By the time I got to the middle, man, I'll be done broke down, bro.
I mean, how is important? Maybe it's not relevant to you. How is important?
No, it's relevant.
No, but I'm
me.
saying, how important is it to you to put a good impression on the youth that's coming up?
I want to show them.
Kids and teenagers, kids, from 8, 9, 10. Because, a lot of kids doing stuff at a young age these days.
Of course.
How important it is to get a good message across to them?
It's real important. And to be honest, you know what I'm saying, I've even thought about it so many times, man. Like, you feel me? Like, if I could get on the stage with, like, E.T. the hip-hop preacher, like, that's one of the best motivational speakers.
E.T. is the best.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hands down.
And my sister actually was, the first lady on his tour. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly feel like if I got on one of those platforms, man, and just told my story, just spoke, man, to the kids, man, like, I feel like, man, it'll be a game changer. Because it's people, it's so many great rappers, bro. But when you could feel a person,
I just feel like God got a purpose for everybody, right?
Right, of course.
You've been putting out music, you got a crazy story, you came from nothing, you made something, you fought through some battles. You put out great music. You're getting ready to put out, hopefully, a documentary.
Yeah.
About to put out the Hush Project. I think beyond that, why not take it to the next level and do some motivational speaking and
Of course.
do some different things like that.
I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, I swear I wouldn't turn it down. I would want to do it.
I think you should just go after it. I think
so?
I'm just. As
I don't
a
even
friend,
know where to start.
I mean, as a friend,
I don't even know where to start though. You know what I'm saying?
As a friend, I'm just
Right.
saying I see you being great at that. That might be your later in life calling, man. It's
Right.
just something to think about it.
Well, you know, people tell me all the time I should be a preacher, but you feel me? I think motivational speaker would be more appropriate.
Yeah. One thing that nobody might not many or nobody might not know about you.
What's that?
I'm just you tell us.
Oh, okay.
We want to know. One thing that not many people might know about you. Some positive stuff. It ain't got to be no negative stuff.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm sure that you seen me at TJ DJ's first as an artist, right?
Yeah, of course.
Well, that was the first person who basically I wouldn't say believed in me, but put his arm around me other than Granddaddy South.
Okay, yeah. Shout out TJ.
You know what I'm saying? And there was two people that he's always wanted to see win. I can honestly say this. That was me and T-Pain. You know what I'm saying? And man, I went everywhere with TJ. We went to Miami. You know what I'm saying? He took me on the road and he basically, you know, was shopping me at the time. You know what I'm saying? Before I signed to CT.
Right.
And he's always been my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think that along the way we didn't get to do what we were supposed to do, but I think some may be coming soon. You feel me?
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Yeah, but in the history of that's people got to know that he's definitely a part of my history.
Yeah, he's part of a lot of people's history too, man.
I mean, I'm talking about, but to be honest, like his TJ DJ's conference, he started selling packages called Blood Raw Package.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. And that was kind of crazy. You feel me? Which in a good way. But yeah, man, that's my guy, man. I just want people to know that. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? If you know what I'm saying, if everything go how it's supposed to go, you don't think that he just popped up.
Oh yeah, no, he ain't never part of. He always been behind.
I'm saying what I got going on.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Okay,
yeah,
that's real. That's something I didn't necessarily know that he had a package named after you. That's dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, shout out to him. I hit him up, told him next time he come this way, I got to get him in here.
Definitely.
Yeah,
oh yeah, you know he'll love to be on there.
Oh yeah, full of game, full of knowledge. A great dude, man.
For sure.
Well, man, I'm looking forward to the project. I'm looking forward to what everything in the future's got to bring for you, man.
Definitely.
Anything you want to let the people know before we get up out of here?
Man, follow me on Instagram, man. I need some followers. You feel me? Blood Raw 1, the number 1. Blood Raw, the number 1. Everything else, Snapchat, Twitter is True Blood Raw. Capital TRUEBLOODRAW. Get at me, man. Hush is on the way. I promise, man. Listen, some of my greatest work, bro.
Hey.
Hustle for mine out now, man. Go get that.
Any words of encouragement, motivation to any young artist that just feel like giving up?
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, if you believe in yourself, don't never, ever let nobody tell you can't do nothing. You feel me? It's going to be days, you know, you want to give up. It's going to be days you want to quit. It's going to be days you feel like everybody against you. It's going to be days that your family members tell you to stop doing that. You need to get a job or whatever. You feel me? But if you believe in yourself and whatever it is, it ain't got to be music. It ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying, entertainment at all. It's whatever you believe you supposed to be doing, don't let nobody tell you can't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is on God's speed, bro. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? And in the bad moments, it's going to make you appreciate the good ones.
That's real, man. Hey, you heard it right here, man. Win or Lose TV, man. I appreciate you coming through, messing with me, man.
Already,
always
bro.
been
You
solid
already know.
with me, man.
You already know.
Hey, appreciate you.